everyone, my name is Notepad Anon and I write games for fun, so what are we doing today? Today we are going to DUWANG. We're going to be doing some more DUWANG work with the game about horses. And a little bit later than I had planned today, but there was a few reasons for this. One, the video finished very early, and I was like, I'm going to try something out real fast. This isn't resist and remember. What the fuck? Why not looking at resist and remember? That seems horribly offensive to everybody involved. At least my family was on the wrong side of that. Good times, everybody. But generally speaking, I meant to look at things. Then I started playing Iron Harvest, actually. Yes, Iron Harvest. I got it. It was on sale, so I'm like, oh, this seems like fun. I might be able to stream this game or something. I just played through a few missions and was talking with my friends, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's like 7:30. I should go make dinner and then stream. So I did. Outside of that, got some weird comments on the YouTubes, which continue to amuse me more than anything. They shouldn't really get to me, but sometimes I see a comment and I'm like, wow, this is some fucking A+ art. I love things like this. I love getting weird comments every now and again, especially people who are really way too... Did we finish the new DUWANG Manly? I never did get a DUWANG Manly set up, unfortunately. Hello. Hello, Sensoni. Sent. Hello, Sent, or whatever the fuck your name is. Hello. Yes, no, I never did actually, get a manly... Good night, chap. Consider not being a drudge with no sight for high. I consider not being a drudge with no sight for high art. Of course. I like part of me wanted just to type in TLDR. Part of me wanted to do that so badly, but I said no, Notepad. I have to be the better person. Horse talk part 2, let's go. Yes, my day has been pretty well. I've been doing pretty good. Is this the horse girl game? Yes, it is the horse girl game. Not Horse Girl, which is a very different game by a very different company. This is the game about horses who happen to be anime girls. It's a cute girls doing cute things game, except the cute girls are horses, are actual Japanese race horses. The cute things is racing. Idols. Mostly racing, though. But yes. I am a drudge on high society and high art, but I believe the artists belong on... No, and gets his fingers cut off. Hey, all I'm saying is I'm not making pornography of the horse girls. I'm not making porn of the horse girls, thank you very much. I am simply translating them, make sure that their value goes up. Isn't that right, Cosmic Kiryu currently coming to my home to kick my ass? Please. I'm just a little notepad. I'm just a little notepad. I'm doing nothing wrong, yes. Some of you may be wondering, what the fuck is a DUWANG? Well, very simply put, I don't speak Japanese. But I sure as hell can pretend to, and by that, I'm going to use various tools to brute force machine translate to get this tabletop role-playing game. Notepad is a good boy that masturbates to the anime without needing Rule 34. Honestly, no, I don't. Honestly, I don't masturbate. I'm a good Christian PNG, thank you very much. We believe in God here. Why did you choose to translate this game? Just for the meme, or is the system any good? Why did you dress like Yoshikage Kira? Get a billion rapid fire questions, 20 questions. I chose to translate this game because I knew the series. Actually, there's 3 reasons. I knew the series, and it's such a meme. It's such a meme that I had to kind of thing. I'm like, this seems so fucking random. It is actually a racing game as well. I'm curious how they actually choose to handle it. It looks like it's going to be like D6s and stuff. The system they're using is already a little bit funky, and I'm kind of in. I'm like, okay. The other reason, this is the most important reason, I think, this is one of the better selling Doujin games in Japan currently. Over the past few months anyway. This has been pretty consistently up there, so I'm curious to see what's the thing, what's the hype, what mechanics can be stolen for space whaling effectively. Why am I dressed as Yoshikage Kira? Well, the very first game we did was called Kiz Night. Kiz Night is a game about dying, mostly about ghosts, and what I used there, and I couldn't find a good thing, so I used Part 4 Morio, obviously, and it became I became a DUWANG, because that's kind of what it was. It's at its very core, Yoshikage Kira does want to wish you a very good DUWANG, because it's a DUWANG morning. Mostly, and it kind of just stuck. Every single one of these translations, I've done my best to make a Yoshikage Kira. As I'm on that Yoshikage grind set, you know how it goes. Yeah, So if you want to know why, DUWANG. It baffles me is that Japanese people actually play this extremely weird niche games. That is, I've talked about this before. I don't know if you've ever listened in on my JTRPG talks before. Japanese game development went down a very particular set of evolutionary processes, let's just say. And that's very specific evolution really did encourage these kind of games. Well, the thing is, like, and Pretty Derby is popular. That's the thing. Like, Pretty Derby was pretty popular, all things considering. So it's like, okay, we did Muv-Luv. If you've ever heard the Muv-Luv franchise before, we actually did a game for them as well. Let's see, of all the games we've DUWANGed so far, Kiz Night is a game about being you and your ghost pal fighting other ghosts, trying to send them back to the fucking spirit realm where they belong. We did Kiz Night was weird. We did Muv-Luv, the Muv-Luv TRPG, which is about feelings and being in gigantic robots and dying horrifically, based off a porn game, actually. We then did Emo-Clore, which is emotional damage, the game, which is very fascinating in its own right. And then we're doing this one. This will be my fourth DUWANG project. Muv-Luv was my proudest moment, because that's when I actually got a VTuber to actually like a comment, like a thing I did, and like comment on one of my videos. And that was, as I've described before, pure dopamine right to the fucking vein. That was really the only thing I needed in life. Say no more. Start winkling your willy. Give me a legitimate, wholesome romance and a fantasy story. I don't care if it leads up to a romantic situation. It's sketchy at best. Sorry, Solid. No romance here. This is an anti-romance channel. We don't believe in romance. We believe in winkling our willies. Yeah, Japanese players, Japanese, games in general do enjoy the high concept a lot more than what we would traditionally think. That high concept is the thing that really sells these games, and usually they do their best to try to like get you to understand that. You also do end up with things such as the designated 3 consecutive streams as much as sparked a watch streak. Good job, Wuso. Generally speaking, you end up with things like kind of like the extreme end of Japanese game development is you get how to have a seating chart. You know, it's like they will literally give you a sheet being like, okay, now everybody please assign where you're going to be seated at the table so we all know. There's no gameplay reason for it. It's just, that's just the way the Japanese really like to do things. Show the sitting position meme. Jamie, pull up the sitting position meme, thank you very much. But yeah, Japanese game development is very interesting, and I've been kind of on a quest to learn more about it. Also, you may be wondering, Notepad, something seems a little bit wrong. And the answer is, it is. I don't know what they did to Google. I don't know what they did to my beautiful Google Docs, but it's wrong. Like, they broke my Google Docs. I really dislike the way they chose to do some of these new things with Google Docs. I think it looks a little bit weird. You may be saying, like, oh, well, it's the exact same thing. And my answer to that is, no, it's wrong. That's what it is. Nice to meet you. My name is Special Week. Nice to meet you. My name is Special Week. Yes, Special Week is going to be introducing us how to make a character. Right, gamers? Let's learn how to make a character. Feeling excited. I see a horse girl there, and I see so many side notes. God, I am ready. Let's fucking go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the programs I'm going to be using pretty consistently is a program called Sakura. Sakura is a Japanese notepad. And it's funny. This is the Japanese sitting. This is the sitting meme, seating order meme. Yeah, let me just walk over here real fast. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the welcome. Even the Japanese are kind of memeing, and I always appreciate that fact of life. Update oh geez, mine still looks like the old layout. I hate this new stuff. Looks like the mobile version. Yeah, web design gets more and more stupid each day. Computer use the most oppressed minority. I kind of get it, like they're trying to make things like sleek and elegant, and I'm like, wow, I hate this. Please, God, stop. Please, I'm begging you. Why do you do this to me? What did I do to you? What happened here? Why are you the way you are? What happened, Google? And I don't know why they do it sometimes. It is a little bit frustrating, but to quote a good friend of mine, it is what it is. Out of the window. Men will see the most traumatizing thing in their entire life. Say it is what it is. Control E, this, you. Characters are fictional personalities. Characters are fictional personalities that appear in the game. Players create and control their own characters that progress the story. Progress of the game. Character controlled by a player is also called the player's character, or PC for short. Yep. Welcome to Japan, everybody. It's only going to get worse from here. Oh god. So it feels very cramped. I wonder. I want to do something. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna close all of that. We're gonna make this like, then open back up. Here, that should make things a little bit. There we go. Not perfect. It'll do. Pain. Manly immediately being turned into a horse. Just immediately. What's wrong with Google Docs? I'm planning to watch a bunch of videos on Google Docs, and Microsoft often does the words and the Excel sheets. Yeah, it's just a new layout. I don't like it when things change. That's the thing. I really dislike it when things change. Willingness to do something, willingness to try. What is the context of this? Let's see. Motivation, horse's attitude toward the way. Motivation starts at the beginning of the session. Motivation starts at normal. Motivation starts at normal beginning. Okay, so it's not that this is a motivate. We're going to use the term motivation for this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this. Let's plug it in elsewhere. Yeah, it's saying motivation. I'm feeling motivated. Welcome to Intuitive Design. This, I'm going to do bump. Bump. Dun, 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 dun. Basically, it feels about starting my motivation starts at normal state and the start of the session goes up and down as the game develops. I'm feeling motivated. Are you ready to feel the storm that is approaching? Oh, there's... Good start, everybody. We have a footnote already. Have a footnote in our document. Fervor. Fighting spirit. Let's put it that. Fighting spirit. Fighting spirit. We're going to use the term fighting spirit. Oh, there it is. There it is. Welcome to Furgana. God, I fucking hate Furgana. Because Furgana is really helpful for people trying to learn how to pronunciate things, but I'm a fucking American. So fuck that. I don't believe in translating things correctly. I do believe it. I do believe it. Making it easier. I just want to live a simple life, don't you know? Ki is a numerical expression of the overall condition of the horse girl. So we're using the term ki already. I like that. I like the term ki. It's reminding me of fun games. Notably Tenra Bancho Zero. We doing some Tenra gaming. Overall condition, numerical value at the start of the game. I will probably have to... Horse daughter as numerical values. We do that. I just accidentally put something. I think I just fucked this up a little bit. Let's see. We have one. We need to put like this. This is what it's supposed to be. As one, then gradual increase. Let's see. Gradually. If a failure, then increase during the game. Maximum value 50. It is exceed a failure check will occur. A failure check. That sounds like game mechanics, everybody. Gaming. Category. Okay. Figure out what category. Welcome to, I'm assuming that's like our ranks almost. Categories comprise class type and cover, which broadly describe character's personality, mindset, and... Okay. So these are... We can probably... I'll probably shift the name around. It's the same thing, effectively. Probably just shift the name around to make sure it makes a little bit more sense. I get what it's saying. I just need to make sure that it makes sense when people see it. And we... Separate that out. I'll make a wild guess. This is it explaining the what each one is. Let's check. Class, yeah, class type cover. Okay, class type cover. Attain consistency, because consistency saves lives. The way of being, introduction from page 12. God, there's a leveling system in here. All right. Motivation. Okay. Let's see. Wouldn't it be funny if there was a mechanic where your horse girl gets crippled, you have to take her out to the back of the shed with a shotgun? Ha! You succeed by default. Interesting. Would horse girl racing be leader? The same thing. Wouldn't horse girl racing be the leader? Same thing as normal people racing? Yes, you would think that. But the thing is, Painkiller, there's a very distinct and very entertaining thing going on here. Very dangerous thing going on here. And that very dangerous and very amusing thing is most horse girls are 3 times as strong as human beings. Like minimum. They are the strength of a horse. So they're doing things like it would be kind of like, oh hey, like it's the same thing though. It's just a foot race effectively, but we can totally put them in more hazardous conditions because we know they're going to be fucking sprinting. They're going the speed of a car. Like they're going like 30k, 30k an hour. Like they're fucking booking it. I would be impressed more than it. I'm like, hot damn. Look at that girl run. Ooh. I don't want to fuck with that. I do not want to be on the wrong side of a horse girl. Let's just say that. You know, I ever had to be, if it came down to like, do I have to fight a horse girl? I don't want to. I will die. I will be a dead man, and it will be very sad for me. Because they are very strong, and they are very scary, and they are also literally just horse. It's horse racing with people. Is it dehumanizing? Probably. Is it legal? Technically. Level of content, level 1, skill limit, indicates maximum number of skills PC can hold. A character at level 1 has skill limit of 4. That's skill limit. This is already reminding me of another. What's the game? The game we talked about actually, and it would add up if it was because I know they did the Idolmaster, or they at least did content for the Idolmaster game. It's Beginning Idol. That's it. It's Beginning Idol. I'm getting a lot of vibes from Beginning Idol. But if we go by the history, which we were kind of talking about at the last time we were doing this, field of that adds up quite a bit actually, because that's what they've been doing. That's their thing. It's like that is their particular field of expertise, area of expertise, you could say. And oh Jesus, look at that character sheet, baby. Oh, darling, go. What? You don't hurt me this way. Please don't. I am begging you to not hurt me. Okay, let's strength represents character's ability. Expressed in 6 categories: competition, skill, body, mind, friends, and rumor. Competition, skill, body, mind, friends, and rumor. Means the character is weaker than usual. So these are your skills. You have a skill of... God, I hope you have a skill of friends. I must know if you have a skill of friends. So, if we go here... Yeah, wait, no, that's... No, we already have... These are already written in. These are already written in. We don't need this. So this would be... Race... Training... Condition... Mentale. Friend is, God bless it, friend is totally a stat. It is an attribute right here. Oh God, we're doing it, everybody. We can go so much higher. While I'm using your zombie game, so I'm going to be sticking with D6 and having gambling motifs throughout the entire game. So much of the game is done with money and chances. What do you think? Well, it's called the 12v4 system, and you're using D6s, so I can't really stop. Friend sounds like a skill from GURPS. So shit talking to your opponent into giving up is completely valid strategy. I think it's about literally demoralizing your enemy into the ground. Like literally, just if you can just play a mean girl. That's gonna be our attempted sample character. By the way, we're just gonna play a bitch, just a complete bitch of a horse. We will become the gas. We're going to do the. We're going to be gaslight gatekeep girl bosses. Everybody, I can't believe it. We really can go so much higher. So, if we're doing some just really basic, let's do some investigation. That's your so this is your motivation. It says it starts at 1. What is this? It's not good enough. Let's go to 1. 0. What does this mean? Get fired up and go to 1. So, interestingly enough, if you are really upset, you get fired up and you go immediately back to 1. So, you don't actually want to completely demoralize your enemy. Because if you completely demoralize your enemy, they're just going to rock it back up. You want to gaslight them into being at their worst possible state. Yeah, you want to just upset them. That's all you want to do. What is this? Tell me more. Fault check. Fault check? Ume Mizume Judgment. Ume Mizume Judgment. So yeah, looks like you get more and more fired up. And if we're looking at this correctly up here, this is your fighting spirit. So yeah, this is fighting spirit. This is what this is. And start the game, PS to 1 gradually increases. So if you get overfired, you gotta manage your... The more fired up you get, the more likely you're gonna fuck something up. Alright. Go hard. If you go too hard, you're gonna blow your leg off or something, which appropriate for being a game about horses. Probably not gonna be doing this for too long, so Would you call this a gorilla stream? Race face use blow. There's nothing in when creating character. Okay, so we are literally just talking about what's on the character sheet currently. I am okay with this. I am okay with them just telling me what's on the sheet. Now, the thing about this as well is that this isn't like what's going to be permanently here. What I have to do is I have to compile everything later. And when everything is compiled, that is the fun part. That's where we get to make things actually pretty and make things actually work. No, it's astounding. It is interesting. They keep putting like these squares in everything. I don't know if it's just picking it up that way. Idiosyncratic talents, tactics, and natural disasters that a character can play. Yeah, this is getting me. This is giving me very big beginning idol vibes. Because in beginning idol, one of the things with that game was you have to get skills to do things. Like you get skills meanwhile playing. What is the gorilla stream meme? Yes, yes, like Gallop girl boss. You've seen V-tweeters complain about it. Gorilla streams. Well, a gorilla stream is if a gorilla shows up. Luckily, I am by myself a gorilla. But a gorilla stream is at its core is a more randomized stream rather than being on schedule. Technically, this is a gorilla stream because it has no schedule. I wasn't planning to do this. Now, the thing is, V-tweeters get a little bit mad at it because effectively, because it's completely unplanned, you can actually take away time from other people who would normally be streaming. Because think about it like this. This is the best way to think about it. There are 1,000 people watching VTubers right this second. And one VTuber is very popular. They're going to get the lion's share, regardless of what it is. They're going to get 800 of the 1,000. Damn. So I don't want to stream when they're streaming, obviously. So I check their schedules. I check everything. Cool. Everything, it's open season now. They are not streaming. You know, of the 10 remaining streamers, everyone, it's pretty split up evenly. That first streamer starts a gorilla stream all of a sudden, though, completely unplanned. All those viewers that would be watching you normally go to them because they want to watch the more popular streamer. It's also like, oh, I got to go in there. It's a little bit of, you pretty much are invoking FOMO, fear of missing out, by the way. And it's a very powerful thing. I announce my gorilla streams though. Like that's a very big thing for me. Anytime I finish the video early, I will 97% of the time be the streams are the lowest form of content making. You are correct, Jane. You are absolutely correct. I enjoy streaming though. I enjoy streaming because I enjoy talking with all of you. The thing with streaming is that it's very simple and it's very easy to do, relatively speaking. And they try to pull during the 90s with primetime TV schedule. The best way to think about it, it would be like a primetime TV schedule, except randomly Happy Days would come on in the middle of when everything else would, but it would be, you know, Happy Days on every single channel. So it's like, yeah, no shit, people are just going to watch Happy Days. I would say like people like to claim like, oh, there's a lot of artistry, there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to, you know, streaming, and there's like a lot of detail work, and it's like, is there I kind of just shoot the shit with people, and if you guys respond, I get to respond back. I like chatting with people. I think that's what ultimately makes a good streamer from a bad streamer. Can you actually converse with your audience? Casting interaction, cast relationship. Okay, we're gonna use cast relationship. DPAL is not a pre. I like chatting with people. I find that entertaining. V-tweeters though are we don't trust V-tweet. We don't trust them V-tweeters around these parts. Thank you very much, partner. Generally speaking, V-tweeters are their own special kind of sadness that I not envy in the slightest. I would really like to believe that they are doing it for what they love, but they usually do not character engages with. Yep, this is Japanese. Welcome to Japanese game development. See, the best part is, what I get to do after this is, because I did actually at the developer. The developer knows I'm working on this. Let me see if I can... Jamie, let's pull up the developer real fast. Following. This is the developer right here. Why do they have a flaming giraffe as their thing? I don't know. I did a little bit of digging, but this is what we kind of found out. This is what they do. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful boy adventure where we need to seduce the heroine. And if I ever do find this, mind you, if I ever do find this game, you goddamn right I'm doing it, because getting absolutely fucking hammered and trying to seduce a girl as a kawaii anime boy. This is it. This is what we deal with here. Thank you very much, everybody. But yeah, no, they seem pretty normal. They seem pretty they seem pretty invested in Idolmaster, but that's also like, oh wow, the person who's made Idolmaster games likes Idolmaster. In other news, the grass is green. See, pissed at YouTube. What? It just sounds like something which I'd pull during the night. Why wouldn't they have a flaming giraffe? Wow, that's the most awesome game I've ever seen. I'm pissed at YouTube because despite telling it it's not to recommend the channel to me anymore, I keep getting recommended V-Tweeter's debut stream, which they push back every day for algorithm BS. Yeah. Welcome to the algorithm nightmare. I've been debating on doing streams on YouTube, but a lot of people just come for the videos and nothing else. Thank you very much, Sternercell? You sound like a bad Metal Gear Solid villain. Sternercell, what are you doing? I'm going to launch a nuclear weapon at America to kickstart the war economy. You can't do that. Oh no. Image personality. Yeah, but I don't know if you and anyone would call that an insult or not, being like, what do you, like, you remind me of a Metal Gear Solid villain, being like, I think I would take that as a compliment, personally, and be like, yeah, I am a Metal Gear Solid villain. I will kickstart the war, the North American war economy again. You cannot stop me. Image/personality. I love you for your personality. Don't you know? That's what I should do. I should just do more I should just do karaoke streams. Otherwise known as I just get a bottle of very hard liquor and just start singing. Oh, person is open-ended. You can't think of anything to write. You don't have to fill in anything. One rate and cleared of the personalities, only the 2 names can be acquired from level 3 and above. Can only be acquired by Ume Mizume. That's... So personality is a lot more important. That's interesting. So your personality dictates a lot more about you. Because this is telling me, is like your image is just what you look like, doesn't matter. Personality, though, it seems like it's like maybe abilities or something. That's what they're kind of calling, like, like in general, your like abilities are called your personality. Stenosaur. Oh, Stern. God damn it, you're a Stern. God damn it, he got me again. The spooks got me again. God damn it. Every time. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I got spooked again. Damn it. The damn thing would work if they would stop messing with it. Did you ever play Space Warlord Organ Training Simulator? It's honestly the most fun games I've ever played, and think it'd be converted fun competitive board game TRPG. I remember following, I remember reading, I remember watching Seth's video on it, and I looked at it, and it immediately said, this is not my game. Because the second I would play it, I would have a stroke. Like, just immediately. It wouldn't even be, like, it would just be Jover. Jover before it even fucking began. It would be awful. Yeah. We're still on character create, right? Yeah, we're still on character create. Okay, so I believe this is... Actually, I wonder... We have to check... God, son of a... Change. So, wait, you'd be heading to... So that means I need to convert all of you to heading 3 now. Because this is all explaining what's on the character sheet, effectively. This is all this is. Just explaining on what's the fucking character sheet. Yep. Okay, we're... So... I like keeping things precise just because what I usually do when I get to compiling is I literally just copy paste over all the English stuff. Every piece of English that needs to be put on here. And so I just want to make sure all my headings are correct, because if my headings aren't correct, I'm going to miss something. And I will laugh at myself and then cry, because then I realize, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, something's broken. And then I feel like a silly Billy. Procedure for creation. I usually appreciate when we do something procedure for creation. The joy of creation. Joy of procreation. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Because, like, that's, like, the one thing you gotta remember about this setting as well. Like, every single horse girl is just a girl. Remember that. So, like, a guy's gotta be like, what's your job? You're officially the horse fucker. Like, that's your one job. Your job is to have sex with the horse girl to create the best horses. These Doujins write themselves. Yakuza, I'm sorry, they write themselves. You do what? Think about it. There are only women in the setting. There are only girls who are horse girls. There's no horsemen. And you may be saying, well, you know, but are there stallions? Of course not, unless they're secretly Fudanari. But we're not getting into that line of thought at all, in fact. Because that is a completely different fucking ball of wax that we have to worry about. And we're not going to think about it. So you have to think again, it's not canon. Exactly. So that means there has to be one guy. There has to be a guy. Wait, human x human can also produce horse girl. That just throws a fuck, man. That just throws even more confusing things into the setting. This sample characters, scratch characters, and original characters. No matter there will be no significant difference in the data. There's no problem with characters are made with sample characters, and characters are made with original characters are played together. I do know for a fact this is going to be a little bit funky for one reason, and I think I finally put it together of why they were putting it here. Okay, so I'm gonna explain something. I'm gonna explain my my genius my mega mind tier deduction I just made by reading that. These are the sample characters. That's why they're labeled specifically for them. These are your sample characters, are the characters from the show. So if you want to play, like, yeah, you want to play Special Week, you can play Special Week. That's a sample character. You don't really have, like, custom characters necessarily. You're just using the ones from the show. So if you want to make a character, you have to do these. I wonder if they're legal. I'm noticing... Do they all have that skill ceiling? Yeah, no, that's correct. So D1 negative. So it looks like you're going to have 3 points total. So that's, yeah, 3 points total. That's... Yeah, that has to be the case then. These are the sample characters. You want to play Special Week, this is how you play it. Like, this is an encouraged method of actually making the fucking game. Okay, alright, we're balling. We're balling. Okay, no, we're going to actually have to explain what the various creation methods are. Let's start with a sample character. Sample characters, page 10. Yeah, these are the sample characters. That's very funny. That's very amusing. We're going to do our table method. We're going to be using table method for a lot of this because it's just a lot of things on. Table method is very simple, otherwise known as we just split it up in a table. I just technically I probably don't need to translate this particular aspect because this isn't really essential. So sample character. This is not necessarily like the most important aspect of the game, but I'm doing it because I want to keep things relatively consistent. Original. I wonder what they mean by scratch character. I think I might know what they mean by scratch character. I think I know. I'm curious what they... I don't know if they're implying it as, like, from scratch, or how to create a character, choose one of 6 sample characters listed on page 10. Transcribe, deciding on personality. Yeah, that's... No, Scratch. Not the programming language, Scratch. Code meow. Or character will choose one of the 31 original characters prepared and decide what character is unlike A. You can choose your own category. So, 31 original characters prepared. Choose what 31 original. Oh god, wait a fucking second. Wait a minute. I want to check something. Because then this is the scratch method. You're the ones choosing the categories, but you get their ability regardless. That's just what it is. So it's not necessarily like... Normally, I cannot play vodka. But if I just choose vodka, I will be able to play vodka. That's the thing. Like, by virtue of selecting her, I can choose this. You're not... It's not from scratch. It's the implication is you're doing it. You're scratching out information. That's... Jesus. Okay, I'm in. Leave it to the Japanese to combine horse rearing with eugenics. Oh, fuck. There's a Dowager wholesome about horse girl gave birth to human, and the girl struggled to raise human child because her horse daughter can already standing and running after birth, where human child takes several years before they can start to write or walk. Yeah. See, Ume Mizume lore gets fucking deep. Like, this is... You may say, like, oh man, your setting is deep, but are you Ume Mizume deep? I didn't think so. Sorry, kids. Yeah, you can choose your own category. So, original is literally making your original donut steel. I always knew I could create my very own horse girl OC, which we're going to do, by the way. I always make the assumption I don't usually translate full, like, character, like, stuff, if that makes sense. Ume Mizume specific skill. Interesting. That's interesting. It's a method of creating your own original character or a Uma Mizume not listed in the rulebook. The creation process is almost the same as from scratch, but instead of Uma Mizume's specific skill, you'll choose one of the generic skills. So there are 31 unique skills in the game that if you create your own character, you just don't have access to. Alright, okay then. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so okay, now things start getting a little bit weird. We have to start doing... A is simple. A is literally you just transcribe the fucking process. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to procedural creation. This is heading 2. We're going to do... Procedure for creating characters from scratch. That is... Like, is that literally the way that... With scratch? With scratch? So, I wonder if is it with scratch or with scratch? Not from scratch, with scratch. So again, you're scratching out the... Alright, that's a little bit funky, but I can do... I'm balling. I'm balling. Let's do it. Let's keep gaming. So, I'm gonna regret this heavily later on, but I don't care. Yeah, I am going to be cursing myself later on, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Otherwise known as currently right this second, where I don't have to think about it as hard. And that ultimately is the most important thing. Me not having to think very hard. Termination of name. I like Ume Mizume keeps getting translated to horse daughter. I do enjoy horse daughter being constantly being the thing, being the main thing there. Ah, yes, my horse daughter. Elimination of categories. Filling in areas. Decent granting bonuses. Granting bonuses is going to be I wonder if that's filling in areas of expertise. Alright. LV fill in personality. LV fill in personality, easy enough. That's our level and what our personalities are. Determinative interaction and completion of character. Alright. Alright. Easy. We need to do. This is my favorite part of this personally. I love piecing together a mystery. Select one of the horse girls from the list of horse girls on page 12. Select the name of the Ume Mizume in the name field. Transcribe selected Ume Mizume and Ume Mizume's specific skills. Selected Ume Mizume. Ume Mizume specific skills in the first field under skills. Select one of the Ume Mizume. Yeah, we're just gonna constantly fill in the correct one. Like by scratch, they do they literally mean scratch? Like racehorse getting scratched. Dojima family Lieutenant Daisuke Yakuza 332 meters from my house. Hey, Nopet, what counts as unusual dice for the jam? Anything that you wouldn't be able to, any of the dice that aren't part of the original, what you would consider normal dice, you know, your D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, or whatever. Anything outside of that, and that includes percentile, by the way. So, if you want to try something with fate dice, for example, as Jovian Sleigh Ride was originally supposed to be a fate game. Sample character name is something. When you make your sample character name, is it something horrific about tabletop gaming like the OGL 1.1 or something? You want to get really horrific death at the weekend vampire alarm. What? This is a horse girl name, for God's sakes. We're gonna name her something like Potatoes or something. Yeah, I'm a proud independent horse girl and I don't need anybody. What's your name? Potatoes? God, fucking imagine. Bullying must be rampant inside the... Bullying is rampant inside the horse girl community. 8 types, classes, types, and covers to fill in. This time design is to follow the settings of characters in the anime or... At this time, it's not necessary to follow the settings of the characters in the anime or app. And this is an app because you gotta remember, Ume Mizume is actually a gacha game. It's an app, so... It's like, yeah, just feel free to make your own character, I guess. This is what I fucking live for. This is the raw dopamine you get from translating. I get it now, everyone. I get it. Determine number of specialties written here. Competitive. Those aren't correct, but I'm adding them in because I know it's going to get fixed later, so I'm just not going to think about it right now because I just want it done more than anything. Added bonus +1s and -1s assigned to each of these areas. Actually, body, mental conditioning. Bother me, I think. Competitive. Skill. Race training condition. Mental friends and rumored gossip. Gossip, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Fill in personality. I'm interested about the personality more than anything. Like, it's making this weird implication that it's going to be important. I wonder what it personality is not a mandatory field, but, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm like, they're making a big deal of personality, so I'm going to think, no, it's just fuck me. To quote Van, fuck you, Van Summer. Van Summer, witness me. Shake the betweenness table. Shake the betweenness table. I'm gonna say it's gonna be roll. Roll out the relationship charge against anyone the other in a session. Fill in the results. This completes the character. Okay, yeah. It was trying to be really helpful and it was being stupid at it. It was being very bad at being helpful. Many such cases. So we do this. Okay, so what in God's holy name are you? Ume Mizume in specific skill list. I'm going to do a thing right here. Do not forget about me, notepad, you stupid fucker. Casual, bang, bang, bang. Like, it's gonna casually put that right there. And also ignore it. Just gonna ignore it. If I can't see it, it cannot hurt me. Yeah, my eyes are blind. Good morning, godless sodomite. The girls gonna try to trip each other during a race, try to make it look like they break their legs. What's funnier, the fact that Racehorse got named Potatoes, the fact the guy won the name is Racehorse Potatoes. Not sure. They do. Now, real question. The fact that he's full of clips. Do they shoot horse girls at the farm? They broke their leg. No need for lame horse girl. Clips the legendary horse girl and horse girl universe. That was the worst Van impression to date. Notepad. Horse Gachi impression. Asked to leave the gym. Hey man, I'm tired. I can't do Gachi impressions this late at night. But Gachimuchi RPG wrote 2 of them already. Do they shoot horse girls? No. Because, like, he's made, like, 6. The big thing with this is that if you do break your leg as a horse girl, outside of the fact that you are, like, now considered in society to be roughly equivalent to glue, like, where do you go after that, really? It's kind of like, oh, man, I broke my leg in high school, so I can't race anymore. Being like, oh, what was your education like? I went to a racing high school. What do you mean you went to a racing high school? We raced. That was what I did. Yeah, Teo breaks it. Fucking Teo broke his leg 3 fucking times. And then rested for a whole fucking year got back up and won a race. I'm like, damn, Teo, you're gaming. Like, I can't, the thing is, I can never imagine a horse girl in accounting kind of thing. You know, being like, oh, hey, Marcia. Did you hear about that bitch potatoes? Yeah. Can't fill out an expense report. Doesn't know how to make pivot tables. Damn. What a bitch. Yeah, like how do you manage that? Do they just adopt real names? Being like, oh, what's your name? Silver Starlight. Okay, gonna note that down real fast. Do retired horse girls just become burnouts? Do we have an O.J. Simpson horse girl who just burnt out and, you know, fucking killed someone because they're 3 times as strong as human beings? And like, oh no, sorry, I fucking... Do they work on on a farm, or do they do no? I guess they never talk about it. That's the beautiful thing. Gold Ship in the anime looks like she might. God. No, you can't say that, Manly. No. If the horseshoe doesn't fit, you must acquit. Question: you can hit my event and give me the option to be reincarnated in any of your game settings with the condition that Manly gets to fill out your character sheet. What game do you pick? None. I'm fucked any way I look at it. Mashallah, I am not doing this. I'm fucked if Matt. I see. Not even Golden Sky Stories. Like, that's the problem. Manly will find a way. I've written him too far in. The Tiger Ball is still strong. It's the thing is with Gold Ship, like Gold Ship, she was like a flagship of the series for a while there. People loved Gold Ship. She was a VTuber for a little while. Like, yeah, she was like a legit VTuber. I don't know if she still does it. I haven't heard it does. But she was like this there promoting the game and the anime and stuff. And like, canonically speaking, she's like 8 feet tall. Like, Gold Ship is fucking huge and like ripped. Like, that's just like, oh, canonically she's like super fucking tough. I'm like, oh, that's horrifying. Like, not like horrifying in a way of like, oh wow, you scare me. More like horrifying being like, you are a freak of fucking nature. Like, you are a freak of nature. God is dead. Can you please step on me? Just break my fucking neck. Please. Just shatter it. Ma'am, you don't understand. I have problems. Like, I have a severe amount of problems. How to create an original... Ma'am, you don't understand. I need you to kill me. Where's Greenbird when we need it? How to create an original character. All I need now is just like a fucking WikiHow article, you know, little WikiHow logo here. How to create an original character. Doing some very basic things already. Let's check something real fast. This looks like to be the exact same. Fill out personality seems to be the exact same. This looks like to be the exact same. So all of these are the exact same. These bottom 3 are the same. I think the top 2 are not, so I'm going to get rid of those 2. Because I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to say, hey, it's me. Determination of names and selection of generic Ume Mizume skills. Potatoes. Determination of categories. Yeah, so I am right. it's slightly different enough that I'm going to justify retranslating it, even though I probably know what it's going to say. I just want to make sure. Better safe than sorry. Name of the new in the name field. First field under skills, select one of the generic skills and fill it in. Special to the interesting. Name the new Umemuzume and fill in the name field in the first field under skill. Select one of the generic skills and fill it in. This skill is as special to the character as the Umemuzume specific skill and cannot be changed later. So that effectively means that I wonder if like they mean for you to do this. Like that's like the primary way they want you to do things. Interesting. Choose one of them. Yeah, so it's just choose your fighter. Okay. That's literally what's skill list. So Numa, yeah. Special codes. Detailed skill data, what are you? General purpose Umemuzume skills. I'm gonna get butchered a little bit. Skills can be possessed by the original Umemuzume. These skills are exclusive skills, can be possessed by the original horse girls. They're the equivalents of specific skills. These skills are the same for the original. This skill characteristic skill expressed in their self. This characteristic self, therefore allowed to give these skills their own names. The name of these skills is the same as the name of the original Ume. So the interesting note there, original and Table Derby 2. I'm gonna plug this in because I'm curious what they have to say here. I'm curious what the original version was like, because going by their previous work, here's the thing, this is pretty par for the course, what I'm getting at here. Does not require character control. Does not require that the character controlled by player has the same personality as the original anime, comic, or app. Like the original, if the players like the original Umemuzume, one of the great joys of the game is to be a player with characterization and dialogue in line with the setting. However, when playing, we're not familiar with the original work or do not want to create their own original Umemuzume, their attachment to the original work may become a hindrance. Have already been set up. You may want to reflect on the character performance in real life racehorse thing. I want to express this part. I want to come up with this interpretation. Express their part, put forward their interpretation based on character performance of real racehorses. Please here focus on expressing their own story. With characters, it is fine if special week a reclusive character who does not fit in with other Umemuzume appear. For the strongest and invincible triple crown, Umemuzume Harura appears. The aim of the game is to cooperate with other players and enjoy it and share an enjoyable story. Okay. I don't think in the original version you could make your own character. The fuck? Whole Goldchip family straight monster horse IRL. Real. Also another real talk moment. So do herds go procreate with unseen horse boys? No horse boys. Or do human men go around picking up horse girls and get their pelvis broken? Yes. But also, yes, I'm liking humans so far. A lot of characters with huge Chad retard energies. Damn you, no bad. About Monster Girl volume, the farm with miniatures, were sheep and fawns and satyrs. Yes. Horse boys don't exist. They fuck human men. Hey, I need an ambulance. What do you mean you need an ambulance? Being like, I broke my pelvis. Your wife broke your pelvis. Yes, my wife broke my pelvis. Please send help. I am in extreme pain. Like, what kind of doctor visit is that? Being like, well, sir, good news, you'll live. Bad news, you have a triple fracture, like, across your entire pelvis. Like, that's terrible. By the way, your wife is 3 months along. Like, it's 3 months along. Congratulations on being a father. Like, like, what's the... I'm in. Alright, fuck. See, the setting is getting deeper every day you think about it. Like, medical costs are skyrocketing now. So, we're not going to translate these yet. These are going to be endgame. We're not going to worry about these. We're just going to worry about creating our own character. But yeah, it looks like in the original version, you couldn't even actually... If I'm reading this correctly, in the original version, you may not have been able to actually make a character. Like, you might have just had to, like, pick one of, like, their sample characters. So, class... So, actually, how do we want to do this? Which is very Japanese and would line up with their previous works. See, that's the interesting thing, being like, it would add up with their previous works that they've done, which was all based off licensed properties. So, well, not... The thing is, this is the weird thing. You gotta remember, this isn't a licensed game. This is not like what we would traditionally think of, like, what a licensed game is. And not at all. Like, that's just... The unyielding drama is here. Every time. Never End. Never End. Yeah, this is literally called the Never End. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. This is gonna get a little bit awkward, but I'm feeling we can do this. We're gonna make this heading 4. We're gonna bold it. So this is that. We're going to do this. The unyielding drama is here. We go here. The indomitable dramata. There's an indomitable drama. Yielding drama is there. This. Actually, maybe we put it in a... There aren't many classes to worry about. But there are enough to make my life miserable. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a table. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need to make this 6 across. And we're going to make this 4? Yeah, because we're going to make this all... We're going to merge this together. We're going to merge this together. We're then going to merge this together. No, wait. So this would be the top line, the middle line, body text, and that means we have to insert a row below, and that's going to be... Gonna be a little bit janky, but bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Okay, so this. Generally speaking, you have 1 condition, 1 mental, so we're that. Just to confirm that this is the way that it's going to look. Okay, we've got a few of these. So the first thing we're going to be putting up here, this is going to be the name of the class. This is going to be naturally a 12. This is going to be their tagline. We can actually bump that up. Let's bump this up to 14. This is going to be their tagline. This is going to be 14. This is going to be the descriptor. This is going to be the big description area. So if we do this, and so this is what one would look like. So if we do then we put it like this, and then we so this would be the never end. The unyielding drama is here. The unyielding drama is there. Then we select everything here. Here, straight line toward your dream, no matter how difficult the path is. What's passion for? Who's the strength? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you don't know yet, because the answer will surely be waiting for you at the end of your journey. You know, we don't need to do anything here because, well, it already looks the part. So we just need to keep copy pasting this. Oh boy. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right. So let me guess. Beyond. So you are literally called the Beyond. To an end yet to be seen. Let's see. The end. I think that fits a little bit better. To the unseen end. To the end, actually. 12. Scene end. Actually, I fucked that up. There. Select. We go here. Need to make sure everything is the way that it should look. Put it right there. In case you're wondering what these little things, these like little spaces are, I have no idea. Purity untainted by anything. I can tell you one thing right now is this is going to be one of those parts where I have to like triple check every single time I go through. So you're going to have 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. What do we don't talk about the centaurs. We need Art of Ancient Warrior and Chariot with horse girls drawing it forward. Just horse girl learn low. They need no jockey. I like the very like overly dramatic way of looking at things. Like this is some real shit going on. Damn. Real. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. You got 1 training and 1 gossip, 0 mental. Which we then do this. We put right there. You have fine behavior. Let's see. It's going to be something about royalty. Royal Road. Wow. I'm a fucking genius. Big brain. The high road is proof. That sounds kind of stupid. The royal road is proof. Still kind of silly. Yeah, I guess we call it is the royal road. Proof. I guess the idea is like, hey, by virtue of walking this path, you're already fucked. You don't get to have fun anymore. Sorry. You are literally punished punished pony, not condemned to wander this whole unholy place. Teo, 00010. Do 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 do. I solve practical. Natural light that illuminates the world around her. More and more people really like you, right? You're a cool person. What we like to refer to as princess. Damn straight we're using the term princess in this. Y'all want to be a pretty princess when we all grow up, don't we, gentlemen? Love in the past and in the loved in the past and in the future. We all want to be a pretty princess. Because we all want to be a pretty princess, that's just kind of the nature of the beast. More and more people want to love you. More and more people want and love you inside and outside the school. But is it the world of racing so simple that it can spoil a princess? Have no fear, everybody. We will become princesses. Category class. We're still in the class. Still in the. This would be the next page. I see for a fucking Ghana. Go away, Furigana. Nobody fucking likes you. God damn it. V code. What? Okay, we're gonna learn what the fuck the V code means. Guidance is a winning formula. I'm assuming it's like you're super smart. It's like that's the thing. So they get 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Like, I guess that's the thing. Like, they are just super smart. I wonder if they have like a better explanation for this. That just says V, right? I'm not going insane. That's just. Know that brilliance underlies true value. Wise men who try to approach victory are not only, but also from the perspective such as information analysis, training theory, spirituality, or faith. Have no fear, everybody. Brilliance is all we need. Have no fear. We will just simply outsmart our enemies. Honestly, thought I was going in a different direction. Not gonna lie. 1, 1. That's vodka, if I remember correctly. Vodka. One who blazes a trail without a path. I can get behind that. Let's see. Gotta remember to keep everything. Lumberjack. 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 I wonder if that's. I wonder if that's. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right at all. We need horse girl. We're a medieval horse girl knights. The Forgotten V says victory, so it's actually victory code. Okay, I'm okay with victory code. We're instead of V code, we're gonna use victory code. This doesn't feel right. Something about this, like, lumberjack. Like, everything says it's lumberjack, but like, something isn't right with it. It doesn't feel right. And lumberjack, like, I wonder, is that like a term? I wonder if that's a term, being like, oh, this is a lumberjack. You are someone who, you know, just doesn't give a shit about other people. Like, you kind of power through. Yeah, it says lumberjack. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense. I guess if you go into the idea that they're using the term of, like, you're using the idea to be more like, hey, this is a 1-1. If you're using the term more in the idea of, like, hey, we just want to describe vodka real fast, then I guess it works. A commonplace person. Only a heart can shape your future. Ooh woo. Maybe the real race were the friends we made along the way. The class. Plain. Planeum. You can't end up playing a supporting role. Fucking oof. Yeah, you're just a regular person. Yeah, this is the weird esoteric version. Like, oh, who are you? I'm literally just fucking bonkers. Like, all right, one race, one gossip. Yada yada does it. Yada yada does it. Alright, so this thing together. Keeping everything together. Here comes the girls. Dangerous beings who should not be approached. Well, well, well. My kind of girl. I do like my crazy women who are danger to themselves and others. The deal. De vodka. I don't. Diabolica. There we go. Seeking honor beyond mortal. Oh. Oh. Alright. 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 The type. Okay. Let's see. It's not. Making good times. Force fear her. Yeah, we're making pretty good time on things. There's only 3. Do I just power through and do the rest of them? You know what? I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna do the rest of these down to here. This is the goal. I'm gonna try to get all the classes and stuff done. Doesn't seem like. Hello, phone. Who are you? What do you want? Do you want to talk? Can't feel my legs. Okay, so Diabolicas. I never understood that friendship globbity gloop. They diabolic. Life is a race. Maybe make it like a trailblazer like ranger. I might do that. Like trailblazer would be probably a better way of wording it. Life is a race and you're the racist. Nice nature is still alive. Let's. I like the subtitles should go beforehand since I think it's grammatically the name of each class comes after these sentences. I might also try fixing. Might also help in actually fixing translation later. It says diabolic. Just cleanse the farms from the dirty donkeys and their mule children. It's the way the reason why I'm doing it this way is because they have this laid out very nicely. They have this as a layout. It's very clearly, if you open up the page here, the first thing you see is this. You see the big text. You say, oh, it's that, and then your eye immediately goes upwards a little bit, and then sees this. The best way to think about it, it would be like, say, it's not necessarily, it would say like, guidance is the winning formula, victory code. However, the way that I have to organize it here, because this is a Google Doc for more than a few reasons, how this is going to be there, it's going to be victory code, guidance is the winning formula, and here's the notes on things. This is all you really need to know. Boom, boom, boom. This isn't going to be formatted nicely. That's the thing. This is formatted really nicely, all things considering. Like, but this is really nicely laid out, by the way. I should mention that. This is a very well, like, even I don't speak the Japanese, but I can still understand like the flow of things, which is an accomplishment. So sometimes I do things in pursuit of not necessarily replicating it perfectly, but to make sure that it actually just is well later on. It's things like that. Okay, so it's interesting these only give you 1. That is a weird little note there. I'm assuming these are all going to be pretty generic. So these just give you 1 race, but nothing else. So what is this? Tell me more, gotta go to Pride. Nothing but your pride. Path of glory, you're on that path of glory, your hoof prints. Please tell me. please. Okay, everybody, important question. Important question. They have regular feet. Like, that's the thing. They have regular feet. Do we use do we use hoof print or do we use footprint? Your guys' call on this one. Foot. Okay, I'm hearing one for feet, Chad. Okay, we're hearing feet, Chad, go on. Okay. Wait, I'm seeing that we're having feet guys in here today. On that path of glory, your footsteps, which does sound kind of baller. Sounds very dramatic and appropriately so, because you are pride. She confronts everything with fairness and without tricks. Her unadorned words, her best feelings, power of her empathy, as well support someone, frankness and spear that pierce through all shields. That's right, you'll end up at. But be careful, if you hit the wrong end of the target, you'll end up at the more. But be careful, if you make a mistake ahead of the destination. Why is it worded that way? Actually, wait a second. I guess it's supposed to look like this, maybe? So it's like, be careful, if you hit the wrong end of the target, you'll end up at, you jump in without defense, the more damage you might do. Why is it worded this way? This is such a fucking weird sentence. Wrong end. You make a mistake ahead of the destination. I don't know why it's I don't know why it's deciding to ... there, because it's this is like ellipses effectively. So if we just take it normally, we just do it like this. If you hit the wrong point, you make a mistake. So it would be, but be careful. If you make a mistake, be careful. You make a mistake, effectively. This is effectively what it's, if you make a mistake. So it would be, if we hard translate, everything is right. Everything is right, and I hit. Sometimes it's always hard to tell, being like, what is... She confronts everything with fairness and without tricks. Her unadorned words, her best feelings, power of someone's empathy, will support someone. But be careful, if you hit at the wrong end of the target, you'll end up at... You end up with more than you jump. Jump in without defense, the more damage you might do. I get what it's trying to say here. I know what it's trying to say. But I don't know how to word it. Pretty much the idea is this, like, you have pride. You jump in on things, you go 100% on them. The thing is, you really don't care and you can burn out a lot faster. You might hit the target dead on, but you're gonna hurt someone doing it, or you're gonna hurt yourself doing it. You have pride. That's the issue. That's your kind of your back and forth. Why do they put the fucking dots there? It's confusing all the fucking translator. They're emphasis dots. That's all they are. Hmm. Hmm. The idea is that they're effectively maybe the wordage should have referenced slipping or other foot-related mishaps. Wording. How goes this 600 by 600 DPI scan? Is a 600 by 600 DPI scan? Depending on the original size. So what is it thinking? What is it thinking here? If we just take this section because it's elliptic. It's kind of like what it's doing is that it's kind of trailing off. It's saying like, oh, but if you make a mistake. So actually, let's see. But be careful if you make a mistake. Actually, jumping without defense, your damage may be bigger. So we're going to have to solo. We're going to be aggressively moving at a time. This is one of those bits where it's just like you gotta go look at power of underdone warrant full of feeling empathy against watch someone and the frankness of spirit that can pierce any shield. One in frankness from the spirit that penetrates every shield. Dex, you're coming in clutch a little bit here. So if we put it in here directly, be careful. If you hit the wrong end of the strike through, you'll get the wrong end. You will get the wrong end of the strike through. What is it trying to say here? What is trying to say? Be careful. Be careful if you make a mistake ahead of the destination. What is with this thing and be? What is with it in trying to be like? It's trying to. I guess we just keep it as is, and that's just a note fix later. I guess that's just going to have to be a thing we have to fix later. The more you jump in without protection, the more damage you might suffer. Because the idea is pretty much like the idea is there. It works fine. I think it's getting a little bit confused though. I think that's the issue. I think it's getting confused with multiple different things all at oh fucking god, Furagana, why? Furagana, no, not fucking Ghana. I hate. I know it's super helpful and all that bullshit. I know it is, but still annoying. This real fast. It's annoying for when I'm doing work like that's the. Especially when you start having to just double check everything for it. I mean, anything will be better than the fucking Muv-Love game. That's so much goddamn furigana in it. She has the judgment and analytical ability to react to situation without looking away from danger. Oh, well, rushing foolhardy is not the only correct answer. Delay in one move to analyze the situation can be fatal. Yeah. It's supposed to, it's trailing off. That's what it's doing. It's an ellipses, being like, oh, well, you know, you might be overthinking something. This is fine. However, you know, you gotta understand you can't overanalyze everything. These aren't necessarily good or like positive qualities about a character. That's like one of those things. College. College. Well, that's grim. Passes in the judgment and ability, foolhardy, analyze. Behold, gold ship. Why does this art girl have girls with spears and shit? She's, I believe, like, that's her entire thing, and she's just aggro. That's always been her thing. She's just super aggressive. I don't believe she's actually like I don't think she's ever a protagonist in the show. I think she's always vaguely opposed to the characters, in a friendly way. There's no like villain. That's the thing. You got to remember that there's no villain in this show or this series, really. It's not like, oh, we gotta stop the bad guy or something. No, that's not how this works. It's a sports anime at its core. And follow your heart. Fun comes first above all. Freedom. Freedom. Fanfare rings out. Fanfare rings out. We're having a good time. Having a good time. Dun, 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 Zildo. Not 90 condition. That would be a little broken. I think anyway. It might be terrible. Who knows? Eloquence is silver. Silence is golden. Oh no. Some paths will open up, and only if you survive the moment of their arrival. Only if you survive the moment of their arrival. Woohoo! Woohoo! They make it sound so aggressive for, again, a sports anime. Sometimes calculating, sometimes muddled. For what it is being like, you will die. It's like, oh goodness. This seems a little bit dramatic, but I guess that's sports anime in a nutshell. Training 0. Baga baga baga. Double-edged blade is too short. It has only one aim in mind and cuts away that does not need. Bit by bit, astonishing power she pushes to the edge of the cliff is unrivaled. She says that she pushes herself too hard and is often working care for those around them. Once we start making it prettier, it'll make a little bit. Let's see. So this is hope. Obsession, pride, destiny, or will. Yeah. Okay, here's the horse fear, everybody. My favorite Ume Mizume character, Hitler. Man, I sure do love anime Hitler again. I was wondering where we were gonna get another condition horse in here, but here's our condition horse. El Condor Pasa, yeah. How do you guys feel about stories that there is no real turn villains, victims of circumstance that disagree on how things should be done? You mean like vast majority of modern Disney movies? It can be good, it can also be very boring. That's the ultimate thing, but that's pretty much the case for 97% of stories. It can be good. You can also fuck it up completely and make it just a really boring story where nothing occurs. Because the thing is, with stories like that, this is the most important thing with stories, like me anyway, is you must still root for the main character to win. And you must still want to oppose the villain. Because if you keep getting in situations where it's like, oh, well, no one's really bad, then it's like, oh, it's like everything just becomes so muddled. It's like, who really cares? This is literally called justice, by the way. Justice. Cheers that sounded like earthquakes. Oh my god, it literally is Horse Hitler. Okay, we got 2 more. Alright, 2 more of these to do. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm just a silly clown. Give you an idea, like after we get done with this bit, we're technically a 4th done with the book. Like this book isn't very large, like, relatively speaking. Not very big. Enigmatic entity shrouded behind mystery. Mystery and abstraction. What? Where is the justice? When you look into the abyss also looking into you, and then smoke and mirror it. Many people look forward to seeing what will emerge from the abyss and what will happen if they start to move. Their trickery and manipulate things around them with every trick they can, using even that curiosity. What's the name? It's gonna be like Sloth. People dream of eternity. Why does it sound so fucking ominous? This is a goddamn game about people have eternal dreams. People's dream of eternity. Why does this sound so ominous? What the fuck is this? This is... Oh, yeah, this sounds like a fucking intro to a thief mission. People dream of eternity. Sloth. I guess that makes sense with this particular character. That's kind of her thing, is that she's sleepy. I guess that's also kind of like a reoccurring theme here that I'm noticing is like, oh, it's like this character. Oh, it's like this character. Oh, it's like this character. Which I guess that's fine. Like, I guess. Little weird, but nothing I haven't encountered before. Let's do this. They thought themselves harmed, but they play tricks on others. She's skilled in hospitality, respectful of others, talent for guiding them toward pleasure. Her smile makes everyone open up, expose their flanks without knowing their true nature. Whether this is the key of deep thoughtfulness or an unexpected confidence, only you can tell. Either way, rest can be boiled or baked as you wish. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why does it sound so ominous? What the fuck? Like, they can be boiled and baked as you wish. What the fuck? We're a bunch of goddamn high school girls, not the Illuminati. I wonder if the Illuminati exists in the pretty derby. Gluttony is gluttony. Yeah, it's gluttony. Wait a second. I'm gonna notice something real fast. Are there still reverberations? Like, I want to check something. So, gluttony, sloth, justice is a little bit weird. Hope, temperance, freedom, college, pride. Because, like, you've got sins down here, like sloth and gluttony. But then it's like, oh, sorry. But yeah, I get what they're trying to do there. The villain of the villain of Ume Mizume is broken legs. I just said there's no tight arcing and live demon lord needs to be defeated. Well, there still must be a villain. That's like the most important thing. Oh, why did we get some kind of ominous anime intro monologue shit out of nowhere? Or like the Nate Illuminati. God damn it. Yes, that's Sunday racing. I left for a moment. They are deadly sins now. College should be courage. I was busy, so yeah, it says college everywhere, and it makes sense for what it is. Because the idea of college is that you're overstressing yourself. Everybody tries it once. So it's like, oh, you were going 110% and burning yourself out. With pride, it's you know what you're doing. You're really skilled at this. You are good. You can just go too hard doing one thing and you're going to fall on your face, kind of. It's, you know, kind of like, I guess that's the way that you would be burning out. Where it's like, oh, gluttony, which is you eat a lot because you're like fattening up your opponents. Like you're trying to like weave your... They are thought to be harmless, but they play tricks on others. She is skilled in hospitality, respectful of others, and has talent for guiding them towards pleasure and comfort. Her smile makes everyone open up and expose their flanks without knowing your true nature. Whether this is a result of deep thoughtfulness or an unexpected coincidence, only you can tell. Either way, the rest can be boiled or baked as you wish. I guess the idea is like, you are molding people around you. That's the idea of gluttony, is that you're molding people. It's like, okay, I want you to be, you're going to be my friend, because if we're friends, that means I can exploit you. It's fucking Survivor. It always loops back to Survivor. God fucking damn it. How does Jeff Probst keep getting away with it? How does he keep getting away with this? Cool there. Those the characters seen by those around them and how they behave. Yeah, you can be seen in 3 ways. Boom, boom, boom. Vine sound effect, Vine whip sound effect 1. There we go. We're just gonna paste them all in there. Actually, we don't even need these any. Actually, we don't even have stats anymore for these, by the way. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we just don't. Your covers don't give you any stats. That's kind of weird, but okay. Low type. Fucking boats are. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. An energetic person, active and proactive. He is a natural mood maker and fits in the center of everybody. It's weird these don't give any stats while everything else did. Active. Take a hit and smash it. Take a hit and crush it. Hit it and smash it. I guess we'll go with this one because I think it's funnier. Hit it and smash it. Hit it and smash it. Dude, I'm gonna do it. Go fast, go hard. I'm gonna be. This is supposed to be the cool one. What's your archetype? How are you? I'm cool. That's it. Yeah. You will never be as cool as me. We're all set. Let's go. Some cool and stylish, others quiet and sure. Some are cool. Oh, this is you on fucking stage. That's what it is. That's what this entire bit is. This is you on stage, how you actually act. You know, the whole fact that this is also a game about fucking idols. I'm gonna use stylish. I think stylish fits the best. Be graceful and with room. Be graceful with room to spare. Seems to be able to perform flawless on any stage without fear. I have no fear, everybody. Our horse wives are here. Maybe wondering, do we get an option with horsewife? No, we do not. Not get an option with. Mashallah, I do not wish for a horsewife, says the man, and lo, the horse girl did reply, nay. I'm just sure I just happen to be special. May also see that it's correcting this a lot to his or his. Deep L has this thing where it likes to really correct everything to male. That's going to be something I just have to fix in the compilation. Invite me, my world. I don't think that's let's check. We invite you to let's invite you to my world. A whole new world. Invite me. So we want to let me invite you to enter my world. Okay. That's that. Okay, we're making good progress, I think. Not great progress, but we're making. We've got down to page 25, effectively. We are on page 25. We're making decent progress. And I'm not saying these things are like fast or slow to do. Because what I need to do now is I need to go back up through here. And I need to do that for one. I need to do all these side notes, which the side notes are just going to take time. That's all it's going to be. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think we did a lot of work today. Good job, team. Thank you all for watching. Can you please explain to me? Why cartoons and anime keep going on about friendship? Friendship is the ultimate expression of human understanding. Because at the end of the day, we are social creatures. Making friends, being companions with another human being, is the ultimate expression of your humanity. It's you saying to somebody else, I am with you, you're with me, let's fucking do this. To those who do not have friends, you live an incredibly lonely existence. No man is an island, and if you are one, I desperately say that you should go try to find other people. Because we're human beings. Cartoons and shows and all those things like to emphasize that, because it is probably the most human emotion available. The human feeling of, I'm with you, brother, let's get that bread. And I think that's something everyone should appreciate. But yeah, so I don't understand. Because it's a universal facet. Friends are universal. Everyone understands friendship. We all understand that. You can do a lot of nuances with friendship. Do we power through friendship through adversity? What strains a friendship? How can we do something together? This is why, and this solid is why I die internally every time. So I'm going to call it there. Godspeed, good luck. Talk to you all another time. I have no idea what the stream tomorrow is going to be like. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to look. We'll do something. I don't know exactly what that thing is going to be, though. So, thank you. I am away.